It was all a dream on the scene, making mean.
Then I came along and changed everything.
From ciphers to diapers,
Green jiggly
but the
beans.
grind don't stop.
We just got a bigger team.
All the way to the top.
Mom, what does that mean?
The time is now or never. We the dream team.
How are we gonna get paid for this?
What's up, guys? It's your girl Lyric Kane, aka Nini, aka whatever it is that you want to call me, back with yet another reaction video as requested in the comment section underneath one of my other videos. Today I have the honors of reacting to my boy Bugzy Malone, Run, featuring Rag and Bone Man. I hope I said that right. But anyways, you guys already know the original video link will be in the description box down below, as well as all of my social media links. Make sure that you follow us on IG, Best Friends Since Birth. Also, check out my music page on IG, Lyric Kane Official. Also, in the description box down below, you'll be able to find my other YouTube channel. Make sure you head over there and check out my music. If you like what you hear, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe, turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on all of my latest music videos, original songs, cover songs, remixes, challenges, and live performances. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and see what my boy Bugzy has for us. By the way, I stalk him on Instagram. This boy is a piece of... That boy's fine. Y'all know I'm extra.
Yeah. 3G packs on that. Yo.
Is that a drug deal?
Insane. What, graft or what?
What the hell did he just say to him? Was that even in English? And I'm sorry if it was, and that sounds disrespectful.
Insane.
He's seen?
What, graft or what?
What? I don't know what the hell he just said. Get in the comments if you know what he just said right there. I'm like, who the hell is she fussing at? I didn't see nobody at first.
You were knocking on the door, looking at you through the paper. You say you don't love them, they say they don't love you either. You say you don't care, you're lying through your teeth. You're cut deep down and the woman's getting deeper. You're getting kinda hungry, looking like a Wiz Khalifa. The roads are getting colder, now you're gonna catch a fever. Penny for your thoughts, that's because the doors...
So wait, I'm confused. She arguing with her boy and she gonna throw the baby out? Like, that's what baby don't see the argument? Because she looking like she mad at the kid. And it should be that nigga she mad at. I'm just saying, though.
Closed and your memories are getting no cheaper.
Ah, man, it's so fun, yo.
Believe first, but you're not a believer. It's been a nightmare for this daydreamer. They've done you dirty and it's getting no cleaner. Cause even though you heard, they're calling it a misdemeanor. Young boy, run, run. Trying to keep you in the sun, slow. Young boy, run, run. You gotta love yourself these days. You gotta love yourself.
Gotta love yourself.
Young boy, run, run. We're trying to keep you in the sun, slow. Young boy, run, run. You gotta love yourself these days. You gotta love yourself. Panic sets in, you realize that you're standing there alone. You pick your bags up and you're running for the stairway. Adrenaline running from your head into your toes. Cause you know the people, they escape rarely. What's in when you're sinning only to survive? You're getting by, but you're just getting by there.
Wait, go back. What the hell was in there? They had him running like that. You would think a dog or something was in there.
Panic sets in, you realize that you're standing there alone. You pick your bags up and you're running for the stairway. Adrenaline running from your head into your toes. Cause you know the people, they escape rarely. What's in when you're sinning only to survive? You're getting by, but you're just getting by barely. You're stumbling, telling them that they don't know the struggle. They don't understand the struggle can be scary. Bottom of the stairs, you run out the fire exit. Backstreet boy, you don't wanna get arrested. Running through the city's got this
His
young...
mama just kicked him out? Like...
breakfast, but be careful, cause they'll eat him for breakfast. Young boy, run, run.
I'm loving the vibes of this song. real quick. Although I'm low-key confused, like, why would the mom kick him out if apparently she was arguing with a boy? That's what should have been kicked out. But I know sometimes, I'm not going to say women, because that's very sexist, but when you caught up in situations like that, parents don't always make the best decisions. But I absolutely love the message of this chorus as far as, like, loving yourself and just kind of having your own back sometimes. And it's sad to say that sometimes it has to start this young.
They're trying to keep you in the slums, young boy, run. You gotta love yourself these days. You gotta love yourself. You catch your reflection in the window of a building. You can hear the giggling of children. They walk past, but they never help him. What he seen in the window, he could have killed him. Young boy run, that young boy should have run. He should have run as fast as he
What
can.
did he see?
He's looking at himself, he's no longer a young boy. He's looking back at a grown man. Young boy, run, run. They're trying to keep you in the slums, young boy, run, run. You gotta love yourself these days. You gotta love yourself. Young boy, run.
I can hit you like a minute,
They're trying to keep you in the slums,
one way, and then grown ass.
young boy, run, run.
None of the vibes feel something.
You gotta love yourself.
Oh, you did that. You know what? This video to me was a tad bit confusing as far as at the very beginning, like I said, it appeared that the woman was arguing with herself at first. Then the man came into the picture, and then she throws the young guy out. And oftentimes we see these individuals who are living on the streets, and we quickly, those of us who are more privileged than others, who may have a place to call home, who may have food on our table, who may have a bed to sleep in, we look at these other individuals who don't. And sometimes, although we may give a dollar, we may give a quarter here and there, we're quick to pass judgment, even if it's just in our mind or in our hearts. And we'll make these decisions, even though they may be silent, we may not say it out loud, but we say things like to ourselves, like, oh, they must have done something to mess up their lives, or they didn't make good decisions, or they're on drugs, or they did this, or they did that. Where half the time we don't know what their backstory is. And it could be a situation like this young man's, where it wasn't something that he did on his own, but it was something that he was thrown into. Oftentimes, and every time, somebody's what word am I trying to think of? Somebody's disadvantage isn't necessarily their fault. Somebody's downfall isn't necessarily their fault. But what I can say is there are plenty of individuals out there in the world who was dealt a hand that was not necessarily their fault and was not necessarily fair, but they used that energy to provide them with strength and provide them with courage to do better for themselves, to go out and prosper and make a living and find ways to survive so that their seeds and so on and so forth and their descendants don't have to go through things like that. So it can definitely be two ways. I mean, it's not fair and it really sucks, and I'm such an advocate for children. So this, like, low-key hurts my heart to see, like, and I know it's true too. That's another reason it hurts me so much to know that people are just like, that someone could birth a child and then have the audacity to just put them out on the street. Like, they didn't ask to come here. They didn't ask to come to this earth. They didn't ask to be born. They didn't ask to be, I don't want to say you're a mistake, but if you're putting them out, obviously they were a mistake. They weren't planned for. They didn't ask to be a part of the situation that you've now put them in. The least you can do is provide them with a place to stay, food to eat, and a good education. But unfortunately, like I said, people don't always make the greatest decisions, and sometimes your disadvantage is not because of you. It literally is the cards in the hand that you were dealt. But you got to take that energy, and it's not fair because there are people who's going to start this race in a much better place than you, and the race may be here everybody else is starting, people who have two-parent homes, individuals who have good incomes, and then you're back here because you're living on the street, you don't have the income, you don't have the same networks. But guess what? If you put in the exact same effort or 2 times harder, you can outpass these individuals who come from two-parent homes. It just all depends on that person and how much they're willing to put up with and how much they want to survive. I heard a motivational speaker say it, and I truly believe it. You have to want it. That it is whatever it is you want to succeed, to be successful, to have money, to have fame, to have fortune. You have to want it, whatever your it is, more than you want to breathe. And if you don't know what that feels like, try holding your breath for a second. And I mean, hold it to the point where you can't, or you literally feel like you're going to pass out. When you get that feeling, that's the feeling you need to have every morning when you wake up and you leave your house. Or every morning when you wake up and you leave the cardboard box that you're sleeping in. Or every morning when you wake up and you leave that foster home. Or when you leave that shelter. Or wherever it is that you're currently at. You got to have that type of drive to get up and get out. And to know that you will and you do better. And I feel like I'm getting in the pastor preacher mode, so I'm going to stop. With that being said, go ahead and get in the comments down below and let me know what you thought. Was you digging it? Was you not? If so, tell me why. If not, tell me why. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe, turn on notifications so that you don't miss out. Until next time, guys. Peace out. I'm out of here.